Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to create a realistic material in KeyShot using PBR textures on a simple primitive object. Before we begin, you can download the texture maps used in this video through the link in the description below. These texture maps include Albedo, AO, Normal, Roughness, and Displacement maps, captured by scanning the bombed residence of Khamenei. This location, once a secret facility, has been revealed to the world through satellite imagery and is now available as a free resource for anyone to use. Anyway, let's launch KeyShot and create a simple sphere. I've already imported a sphere modeled that represents a PBR texture pack, but this can easily be replaced with a basic sphere. First, apply a default plastic material to the sphere. Then, open the material graph. You can import files into the material graph via drag and drop. Load the scanned data from the destroyed residence by dragging and dropping the texture maps. I'll arrange them in the order of Albedo, AO, Normal, Roughness, and Displacement. Now connect all nodes to a 2D mapping node. This ensures that the orientation of all textures is preserved. To maintain consistent scaling across all textures, make sure each texture's mapping type is set to node-based mapping. Let's start with the Albedo map. This map contains the base color information of the material. The AO map represents shadowing in areas where light does not reach easily. In KeyShot, it is commonly combined with the color channel using a multiply method or a composite texture. I'll add a color composite node and connect both the Albedo and AO maps. Then connect the composite result to the color slot of the material to define the overall appearance. Since the result appears too bright, I'll adjust the brightness and contrast of the AO map. Next, let's apply the normal map. The normal map does not change the actual geometry, but instead simulates surface detail through lighting interactions. Connect it to the bump slot. Now, the roughness map. This map controls how smooth or rough the surface appears. Darker values result in stronger reflections, while brighter values create a rougher, more diffused surface. Connect it to the roughness slot. Since roughness is essentially the inverse of a gloss map, you may need to invert the texture using a color invert node. I'll adjust the contrast to 0 for a more accurate result. Finally, the displacement map. This map actually modifies the geometry to create real surface height variation. It produces much stronger depth than a normal map, but it also increases rendering cost, so it should be used carefully. I'll connect it directly to the geometry through the Displacement tab. And that's how you can create a realistic material in KeyShot using PBR textures on a simple object. If you'd like to create more PBR textures using the free resources I provided, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial with more 3D and rendering content. Bye-bye!